Team, but they have a new coach. They have new energy. You got to match it, especially with Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns Jr. They can devastate you if you don't, and you got to communicate off Towns. I mean, he is so tough inside. I'm sure the Suns are going to double.
Lehman gets it right back for the T-Wolves.
Oh, that's a great beat there.
He just padding his stats. 2 steals. Bridges on the drive, the drop off. Ayton hammers it home.
That's all Chris Paul.
Vanderbilt starting now the last 15 games. CP3 connecting on that mid-range. Protecting the paint. You had Minnesota, which scored a season-high 64 in the loss to the Lakers. As Bridges streaking down the lane, drops it off to Booker, who rises up. Looks like he drew some contact from Edwards, but no foul call there.
He gave respect to Edwards. He figured he would try to attack him.
Edwards walking right into a 3.
Question mark if he really loved the game before the draft.
Cat able to pluck it away.
Oof.
And little highlight reel finish.
I guess he wanted to send a message. I want to be in the dunk contest.
Book was able to work his way inside for the easy 2. Towns just muscles his way inside. Monty Williams has seen enough. He'll get the timeout with Minnesota in front by 3. Crowder back in the starting role. His 21st start of the season tonight, averaging about 12 points per game, is Edwards right inside of the rim. Payne with the pass. Kick it out. Book sets. High arching 3. Got it.
There's another example of what I mean.
Just over 11 per game. Book on the drive. How about that finish? Should have been an and 1 as he looks at the baseline official. 52% in the field, 6 rebounds. As the T-Wolves up the free throws with their biggest lead. Saric with a contested 3 over Katz. Gives it up to Payne. Quick catch, fire from Book. Cash it in. Saric in the game. Quick move, just nice little left hand tap in. Here's Edwards, lost the handle momentarily. Nader able to recover. Step back 3 on the way for the rookie. Got it. Say undrafted player, but fit in nicely here with Minnesota. Langston with a catch, shoot, drop it in from deep.
He's been getting that shot because teams know when he checks in. And he probably did it to himself in the preseason when he was lights out.
Edwards testing the range. 13 to lead Minnesota in scoring.
I've watched like their last 3 games, and he's been unleashed. I don't know what Coach Finch has done.
Edwards, the exclusive ball handler. Look out. There's his nightly highlight jam of Minnesota's 35. Bridges sets up behind the stripe. Lets the stroke flow. Something a Bears quarterback.
Maybe that's why no one put their hand up. He could have sprung fingers.
Sir Langston on the drive and finish. Putting his offensive game to work here tonight as he fires across to Cat, who promptly knocks down another 3.
Waiting on the next guy. That looked like the gorilla in the 4th quarter with his group throwing it off the backboard.
Rubio with the steal, and Edwards finally gets it and slams it home.
Tom Leander needs to do better in the pregame. Just obliterated that.
D.A. answers with one of his own. On the pretty feed from Booker, ties it up at 45.
There'll be a lot of money out the window. I even knew his guy would get at least 3.
Jared Payne rattles it in. Edwards looking at an even longer 3. Towns with the offensive glass. Finds Edwards right to the rim. And Gomez in his 4th year, 25-year-old Spaniard. Former 15th pick overall by Denver. Book muscles his way inside, gets the finish. Towns trying to turn the corner. D.A. seals it off.
Yeah, trying to draw that foul, not getting it.
Book head down, barrels to the basket, gets the finish and the foul. Towns now facing up on the defender, Saric. Looks for a cutter, finds one in Hernan Gomez.
Well, it's too easy. I mean, Monty's got a lot to talk about here at halftime.
Booker rising up from deep. collects another triple. He's got 24 on the night.
I understand.
It might be greener than those uniforms.
Yeah.
Suns get the rebound on the run out. Book off the lob from Mikal, and Book brings the boom.
Didn't know if he could get it there in time.
Here's Edwards.
Crowder was like, no.
Clear the lane, please.
Crowder like,
Rubio, his return to the Valley, just 4 points as the Suns turn him over. Book on the run out again.
If you get to the playoffs, I mean, there's going to be situations where you got to stay in the game, and you just got to learn how to deal with it.
Don't allow Mikal to set his feet. First in a back-to-back here is Towns, able to jump down the lane. Burke just working his way inside like a layup.
2 years ago, he'd have been like out of control in a sense to say, I'm going to devastate you.
Chris Paul with another steal. Up ahead, Book on the finish. He's got 32. Season high 6 assists for Mikal Bridges. His career high 8 that came early last season. As Edwards on the drive gets the finish and the foul. Your point, forcing to shoot that bad 2-point shot that analytics say you shouldn't be taking, as Paul gets inside with the little float game. And Monty Williams wants to know, how's that out over the back? Book trailing the play, gets the block. Chris Paul is up off the bench. You've got 3 officials on the floor. Rotates a handoff, finds Nader in the corner. Knocking down the triple. University of Washington, 2019 Pac-12 Player of the Year. Sure Langston on the drive. A little right-hand runner off the glass. 8-point game. Edwards slips inside. He comes in too hot. Hernan Gomez with the rebound by as many as 15. Payne on the drive, kicks it to Carter. Payne, no look. Out to JC. 2 on the clock. Lets it fly. Drops it in from deep. Nearly 41 points per game, and they're number 2 in rebounding at nearly 19 rebounds per game. And a lot of it comes from this guy, Naz Reid. Over to Hernan Gomez, high arching 3.
And that's the deception of a shot that's really pretty much unstoppable because defensively you can't time it.
DA takes the feed, little right-hand jump hook. Cat into those kind of looks.
Yeah, that helped.
Bridges trails, sets, releases, splash down.
And they didn't, but this is a game, and you got Edwards in town.
High arching corner 3, CP3 with the delivery. Edwards able to slip inside, get the finish, and the foul. Edwards with a career high. Edwards takes the handoff in traffic, collides with Crowder, gets it off the glass, and the foul. 4 games coming out of the All-Star break. Book behind the stripe, thought about the 3. Okogie inside, drops it off to DA, hammers it home. Here's Edwards outside. Paul checking him defensively. Deep 3 on the way from Towns, rattles it in. This is when you do start looking at the standings, and Utah lost to Washington earlier tonight. Paul, quick delivery to Bridges, feeding DA on the cut, rolls right to the rim. 3 of their 9 wins have come against teams with winning records, including San Antonio, Portland. Paul able to fire it over the top of Karl Anthony Towns.
You just get a quick shot if you can. If the 3's there like this one, go ahead.
Behind the arc, can't get it. On the rebound, follow, up and in for Crowder. Hernan Gomez getting inside, was able to sneak behind the Suns defense. Paul gets